plural, you know, is obviously going to be before les meilleurs. Like I said earlier, if you have a the before best, as in the best, he speaks the best, il parle le mieux, it will only allow an le, and that would need to be with a verb. So if you're starting your sentence with it, it's obviously going to be les meilleurs joueurs de... Okay. And meilleur here would obviously be spelled M-E-I-L-L-E-U-R-S because it's plural, okay? Vous êtes les blancs élèves de l'école, you are the best you know, students of the school. Students is a noun, so in the bon camp, so this would be vous êtes les meilleurs élèves de l'école. Acceptable here would be meilleur with an E, S, or meilleur with an S, because either way it's plural, but it could be female students or male students, so that would work both ways, okay? Who is qui est le blanc acteur du film? Who is the best actor of the film? Qui est le meilleur, because the best actor is a noun, so that would be therefore talking about meilleur, because we're going to use nouns are in the bon camp. Just think you can say actor is good, not well, so bon will give me meilleur. Lovely, meilleur. Nous nageons blanc que vous. Now if the spelling of that nageons bothers you, that's just because a G in French needs an E to be soft. Needs an E or an I. So basically, otherwise, we'd have nagon. Okay? So if you're wondering why there's an E before just plain old ONS, so if we had parler, nous parlons, just ONS ending. If we have nous nageons, we need the GE. Okay? A similar thing happens with a C. We need to add a cedilla if we had an ONS as well. So nous commençons, we'd have a cedilla. So we swim better than you. What is better here? Swim. So that is a verb, therefore we are in the bien camp. So nous nageons mieux que vous. Nous nageons mieux que vous. Okay? Better, next one. Nous parlons français blanc que les élèves de français 2. So we speak French better than the students from French 2, the level 2. Now notice we're saying we speak French better. We're not saying we speak better French. In the sentence that's there, we speak French better. What is better or best? It doesn't matter. Your translation is just going to be relevant. We speak French better. We are speaking better. So that is on about a verb. So that means, which does it mean with a verb? Mieux ou meilleur? Mieux. Nous parlons mieux. Okay? His French is better, which would be talking about noun of French. Which do we use with a noun? Mieux ou meilleur? Meilleur. Okay? Florence est la blanque chanteuse de la classe. Florence is the best singer in the class. So Florence, notice there's no struggle here in English deciding to go with better or best. That's just obvious according to the statement. What's the decision is whether we're going with the mieux camp or the meilleur camp. So Florence is the best singer in the class. Well, singer, what is the best? She's the best singer. It's not Florence that's the best. We're not saying Florence is the best. We're saying Florence is the best singer. So the best singer, singer is a noun, so Florence est la meilleure chanteuse. Meilleur spelt with an E. Also, we know it's going to be meilleur because we've got la and a blank. And like I said earlier, if there's a gender thing happening, it's going to be meilleur. You can't say la mieux. All right. Number 9, une A est une blank note qu'une B. An A is a better grade than a B. So what are we saying is better? A better grade. Is a grade a noun or is it a verb? I know you can say to grade, like to grade the papers, but in this case it's a noun, isn't it? We're in the bon camp, not the bien camp. Yeah, a good grade. A bon, you can say une bonne note. Okay, j'ai reçu de bonnes notes. I had good grades. So in other words, we're in the bon camp. That means we're in the noun camp. That means we are going to be meilleur with an E rather than mieux. Okay. Keep going. Number 10, tu crois que le chocolat est blanc que les haricots verts. You think that chocolate is better than green beans. Okay. Notice if I had prepared a meal and on that specific occasion I say, tonight, do you think the chocolate is better than the green beans that I made? Then I could translate that as the. But generally, you know, in this kind of expression, le chocolat will just mean chocolate. Do you think that chocolate is better than green beans? No article. And if you don't understand how that works with the adding of the in French or the removal of the in French, then please drop me an email, logiclanguagelearning@gmail.com. It's in the About section and I will give you the appropriate videos. So when it says you think chocolate is better than green beans, what are we saying is better? Chocolate, that is a noun, so meilleur. Yeah, spelt the normal way because chocolate is masculine. Lovely. Lovely. On to the next one then. So this is from tolearnfrench.com. Okay. So I think on this one you have to scroll down and quick start quiz or play now. I can't remember. On a couple of them you have to scroll down, but you're all intelligent people. That's why you're learning a language, so you'll find it. So, le pain de ce boulanger est blanc que celui du supermarché. So the bread from this baker, not bakers, is better. We can't say is best. I mean, yes, you could say is best, but you can't then say is best than this. So you know whether it's better or best according to the sentence. So the bread from this baker, or this baker's bread, is better than the one from the supermarket. Can I remind you, when we use C words, we are pointing. This bread, ce pain, the one, celui. Yeah, it's all about pointing. So, so this baker's bread is better than the supermarket one. Now, let's try doing this with bon and bien. Could you say bread is bon or bread is bien? Okay? You could say c'est bien to say about the bread. It's good, but that would be with c'est. So like I said, check out the other video on c'est, bon versus c'est bien. But in the expression, if you just normally said good bread, would you say bread is good or bread is well? You'd say good. So we'd use bon, which means we're talking about a thing rather than a verb, which means we need meilleur. So le pain de ce boulanger est meilleur que celui du supermarché. Number 2. Personne, that means nobody. So personne, not une personne, which means a person, but personne means nobody. So personne ne cuisine blanc qu'elle. Nobody cooks better than her. What is better or best in this sentence? A verb. Nobody cooks better than her. Yes, cuisine can mean like French cuisine or a kitchen, une cuisine, la cuisine, but in this case it's the verb cuisiner, to cook. So nobody cooks better, that's talking about a verb, so that would be mieux. So in other words, what we're really starting to see, guys, is that better and best themselves in the English don't really give us what we need to know, because they could be on the bien side, on the verb side, on the mieux side, or they could be on the bon side, the the noun / adjective side, So, elle parle blanc anglais que lui. She speaks English better than him. Similar one to we saw before. It's not saying she speaks better English, it's saying she speaks English better than him. So it's talking about speaking, which is a verb, so elle parle mieux. He sleeps better since he has been doing sport regularly. Notice in French, side note, that since, when we then go into a person, adds the que. So since Christmas, depuis Noël, since my birthday, depuis mon anniversaire. My birthday, 23rd of February, nearly there. 42, my gosh. So he sleeps better since he has been doing sport, or since he's done sport regularly. Notice in French we also then, so we use depuis que, we add a que. Many French words add a que if you're then going to bring in a person. Depuis que versus depuis, lors de versus lorsque, pendant versus pendant que, pour versus pour que. Lots of French verbs add a que when you use a person. Have I done a video on that? That might be an interesting video topic. Let me know if you don't understand that. I will do a video. So he sleeps better. Yeah, and also notice that with depuis que we're going to use the present tense, because in French, when you say that since he does sport, but he's still doing sport. So in English we'd say since he's been doing sport, he sleeps better. Or since he has done sport. In French, he is still doing the sport, so French would prefer to use the present tense. Yeah. So he sleeps better. Sleeping is a verb. I'm not very good at it, but it's a verb. So il dort mieux. Il dort mieux. Yeah. She is now. This one is tricky. This one is quite advanced. Elle est bien blanque que les autres concurrentes. So bien here, it's worth reminding, has got nothing to do with the bien camp or the bon camp. Bien here is being inserted prior to another word. So if I said Luke is nice, Luke est sympa, Luke is really nice. Luke is... So there's all different words that can go before an adjective. Luke est très sympa, very nice. Luke est trop sympa. Luke is too nice, hell yeah. But trop sympa often in slang French just means Luke is really nice. Oh, il est trop sympa. Luke is quite nice. Luke est assez sympa. He's rather nice. Il est plutôt sympa. He is different adjectives. Oh, regarde, il est tout beau. We could use a tout. We could use a bien. So bien is kind of like a definitely. Yeah, so if it's she's definitely better than the other competitors. Concurrente is female competitors. Un concours is a competition. Concurrence is in a competition, to be in competition with somebody. Yeah, les autres concurrentes. So in the sentence, she is definitely better than the other competitors. What is better? She is. She is a noun, therefore meilleur. And meilleur would be feminine with an E on the end because she's feminine, right? Tu peux faire blank si tu travailles un peu plus. You can do better if you work a bit more. Notice I'm pronouncing that plus rather than plus. If you don't understand that, type plus, P-L-U-S, into the channel, and it will give you the video on pronunciation of plus versus plus. So tu peux faire mieux, because you can do better. Doing is a verb. C'est blank expliqué dans ce livre. It's better explained in this book. Okay. It's explained better in this book. C'est mieux expliqué. Expliquer is a verb, so mieux. Il est en blank forme depuis qu'il va à la piscine 2 fois par semaine. So he's in better shape since going to the swimming pool twice a week. Notice again we've got depuis que. Notice again we're using the present tense after it. So il est en... So form is a noun. I know former is a verb, but form here is a noun. He is in better shape. So shape, form is a noun, so that means meilleur. Form is also a feminine word, so meilleur would have an E on the end of it. We don't always say en bonne forme, though, if we were using the bon. Like I said, all of these you can use bien or bon if you found the sentence. I don't mean the whole sentence would work with bien or bon, but the expression that you're using could work with bien or bon. But you don't often say en bonne forme, you tend to say en pleine forme. Je suis en pleine forme, okay? Lovely. Les résultats de cette équipe sont meilleur. Yeah, the results from this team are better because the results are good. The results are good. Result is a noun. So whether or not you're finding this from thinking, is the word that is better or best a noun or a verb, or whether you're thinking, could I stick in a bon or a bien here, off you go. Now, the last one is on this section is a little bit naughty. C'est bien blank de s'entraîner tous les jours. So this would need our other video. This would need our other video on whether or not we're saying c'est bien or c'est bon. The bien here, like we had earlier, is just a little addition prior to our main word. It's like, it's definitely whatever. So in other words, we'd need to know in French whether we say it's better to train every day. Would we use c'est mieux or would we use c'est bien or would we use c'est bon? C'est bien de s'entraîner tous les jours, okay? To be fair though, it's like if you were talking physical sensation, you can use c'est bon. If you're talking it's generally better, like an opinion, that would be c'est mieux, c'est bien. So this is where there is some overlap with some of these things. Lovely. So that would be c'est bien mieux de s'entraîner tous les jours. It's better. It's definitely better to train every day. That's absolute rubbish, isn't it? You obviously need a day off, otherwise you get too much lactic acid buildup. So let's now look at the final section, which is called sportclé.com. I'm not sure what the website's from. I just did a big search and found the ones I like the best. So we're going to go straight into the answer. So my sisters skate better than I do. Sorry, my sisters skate better than my brothers. Notice that the verb to skate is patiner. So mes sœurs patinent mieux que mes frères because patiner is a verb. Don't be scared of the ENT spelling. That's just the present tense of the day. Cette souris, and by souris we mean mouse as in computer mouse. Yeah? Or mouse pad, we don't mean like squeaky squeak, yada yada. We don't mean the animal. Cette souris est bonne, mais la nouvelle fonctionne mieux. So the bon there might have thrown you. You might have gone, ooh, this mouse is good. Oh, therefore we're in the bon camp. So therefore we're going to be meilleur. No, because it's saying this mouse is good, but the new one functions better. So what is better there? So if I said to you what is better, you might go, oh, the mouse is better. But the sentence isn't saying the mouse is better. The sentence is saying